Good afternoon. My name is Matthew Shores, and it is my honor to serve as chair of the Department of Chemistry in the College of Natural Sciences and as your interim MC for today. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the college, I would like to welcome you all to our fall 2023 commencement ceremony. And of course, now that you just sat, please stand. If you are able, as the Air Force ROTC Wing Walker Honor Guard presents the colors, and join our Colorado State University Brass Quintet and Nathan Messina Anderson in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing. We would like to begin our ceremony this afternoon with an acknowledgement of the origins of the land upon which our university was built. Colorado State University acknowledges with respect that the land that we are on today is the traditional and ancestral homelands of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Ute nations and peoples. This was also a site of trade, gathering, and healing for numerous other native tribes. We recognize the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and all the relatives within it. As these words of acknowledgement are spoken and heard, the ties nations have to their traditional homelands are renewed and reaffirmed. CSU was founded as a land-grant institution, and we accept that our mission must encompass access to education and inclusion, and, significantly, our founding came at a dire cost to Native nations and peoples whose land this university was built upon. This acknowledgement is the education and inclusion we must practice in recognizing our institutional history, responsibility, and commitment. Hey, please be seated. I now wish to introduce to you the members of the Platform Party who represent the leadership of our college and university. I will ask each person to rise and remain standing throughout the introductions. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Lori Stargell, Chair of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Dr. Deborah Garrity, Chair of Biology. Dr. Bruce Draper, Chair of Computer Science. Dr. Alexander Hulka, Chair of Mathematics. Dr. Jacob Roberts, Chair of Physics. Dr. Don Rojas, Chair of Psychology. Dr. Hao-Nan Wong, Chair of Statistics. Dr. Meena Balgopal, University Distinguished Teaching Scholar in Biology. Dr. Debbie Kranz, University Distinguished Professor in Chemistry. Dr. Leroy Poff, University Distinguished Professor in Biology. Dr. Alan Knapp, University Distinguished Professor in Biology. Dr. Melinda Smith, Chair, Faculty Council. Betsy Markey, Member and Secretary of the Board of Governors of the CSU System. Amy Parsons, President of Colorado State University. Dr. Elaine Dorward-King, today's commencement speaker. Dr. Lisa Disleski, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs. Dr. Daryl Whitley, Interim Associate Dean. Dr. Sean Bigham, Director of the University Honors Program. And Dr. Tracy Richards, Associate Chair of Psychology. Let us recognize these extraordinary leaders. Okay, please be seated. In addition to those on the stage, I would like to take a moment to recognize all the faculty of the college who are in attendance today, who take pride in providing the highest quality education to our students. Faculty members in attendance, please rise as you are able. Okay, please be seated. Thank you. And now, I am pleased to introduce you to Dr. Lisa Disleski, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs. Dr. Disleski will represent Interim Dean Simon Tavener, who is unable to attend today's ceremony.
Class of 2023, congratulations. You've demonstrated perseverance, resilience, drive, and focus to get to this day. You have earned the seat that you are sitting in, and we are all here to celebrate your accomplishments. At this time, I am pleased to introduce you to our commencement speaker, Dr. Elaine Dorward-King. Dr. Dorward-King has spent her career working on sustainability and safety in the mining, chemical, agricultural, and engineering industries. As a well-known expert in the area of sustainable development, Dr. Dorward-King is a sought-after advisor for companies and organizations around the globe. After completing her PhD in analytical chemistry at CSU in 1984, she quickly rose through the ranks at Monsanto in their research division. She went on to positions at several companies where she led company initiatives in environment and safety, including as the Executive Vice President for Environmental, Social, and Governance Strategy at Newmont Corporation. She currently serves on numerous boards and has been recognized as a trailblazer through many awards, including the Most Inspirational Woman in Mining in 2020. Thank you, Dr. Dorward-King, for joining us today and imparting your wisdom on our 2023 graduating class.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a delight to be here today, and to tell you the truth, I'm somewhat amazed. I thought only ex-presidents, generals, and sports stars got invited to give commencement addresses. So I'm flattered and delighted to be here to contribute today to the university that gave so much to me, through the faculty that supported me, through my fellow graduate students who encouraged me, and to the university through the infrastructure and other support provided by CSU. And I owe a special debt to Dr. George Barisas, now an emeritus professor in the chemistry department, for his patience, his intellect, and now, in retrospect, his sense of humor. I have 3 thoughts to share with you today, and I'll try to convey them through stories that illustrate how they influence my career and my personal life. The first has to do with planning and being willing to take chances. Early on in my college life, I was sitting with my assigned advisor discussing my syllabus. Now, I was a very earnest 17-year-old, and I was positive that I was destined for medical school, and I wanted to make sure I had every class that would allow me to get in and to be a success. I think that meeting was just supposed to be about the first year's courses, but I was intent on laying out a 4-year plan. We had the door open, and one of the older very highly esteemed professors walked by and stuck his head in the door. My advisor said, "This young lady is trying to plan her entire life this afternoon." And Dr. Shields looked at me. He was very forbidding. He had a long white beard, stern demeanor. And then he said, "Young lady, all any of us can do is make the best decision that we can make today. Life is full of choices, and as soon as you make one choice, if you choose door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3, other choices will open up, bringing possibilities that you had no idea were there before. The key is to make the best decision you can based on the facts that you have and what your heart tells you. And then keep moving forward. Don't look back." For some reason, I took that to heart and have applied it in my life. And it is rather freeing. If you believe that your decisions, if you're thoughtful and deliberate, even if each one doesn't turn out the way you hope or think it will lead to opportunities that you did not envision. And I've applied that logic over and over. In picking my first job, thanks to CSU, I had many offers. In leaving my first job, that time for reasons of the heart, nothing to do with facts, and numerous other times since then. Some of the choices I have made would appear to be risky, or it seemed to other people to be taking me away from my core mission or my passion. But I usually calculated that the benefits would outweigh the threats, and that few decisions in life have to be final. The second thought I want to share is try to pursue something you either love or you deeply believe in to spend your life's work on. It makes the sacrifices worthwhile, and it greatly increases your chances of success. That does not mean the path will be linear, but if you have in mind what your longer-term goal is, and know that each choice is just a stepping stone on that trajectory to your goal, that's all that matters. In my life, that mission or overarching goal was based on a deep love of the out of doors and a desire to protect the environment and conserve natural resources and wild places. Although my first job, working for Monsanto Agricultural Company in St. Louis, Missouri, did not seem like a logical first step on that trajectory to being able to accomplish that, it turned out to be the perfect springboard to my next job, which was much closer in content to what I wanted to do, and a job that I sought out, even though it paid less and had fewer benefits. That job, in turn, positioned me then to enter the mining industry, which I knew very little about, but I did know they needed people like me. That decision has led to an immensely rewarding career and personal journey, taking me around the world many times to many remote locations far off any tourist path, and allowing me to have influence on social and environmental standards and performance on landscape scale to the benefit of biodiversity and people. I never anticipated that that would be the path that would allow me to pursue my passion when I was sitting with my professor in Maryville, Tennessee in 1975. I'm deeply grateful to this day to all of the mentors and the people that have sponsored me along the way. And sometimes that sponsorship and mentorship meant giving me some hard advice and hard feedback, but it has enabled me to accomplish the few things that I have done. The final thought is related to that. Be willing to seek and to take advice as you go on your journey. And that can be harder than it sounds. Often we don't think we need any advice, or we don't want to slow down long enough to listen to others. We're afraid we're going to be sidetracked off our agenda, or we're absolutely certain that we're right. Or others may think that you don't want or need advice, and that's the most dangerous. You may give off the aura that you have everything under control, or that you might kill the messenger if the advice is such, a correction or something that you don't want to hear. So my suggestion is to be humble, to ask others for help and their opinion, and then listen. Listening, as we all know, is hard. And sometimes the most useful advice is casually given, and you might miss it. I remember sitting with my father near the end of his life, a man who had a very hard head and very clear opinions. And I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but he said, "I realize now that most of the things I got so angry about, was so sure I was right about, spent so much energy on, in the end, they rarely mattered as much as I thought. Very little is worth saying hurtful things to others, being unwilling to compromise, or risk alienating those you care about." Now, he was reflecting on his life, not giving advice, I don't think. But I took it to heart and remember his words and try, not always successfully, to act accordingly. That goes along with, that reminder that we all know. Don't ever send an angry email until you've slept on it. And the same would be true for a text message, I guess, nowadays. So in conclusion, be willing to take chances and say yes to opportunity. Make the best decisions you can every day, and then move on, because more opportunity will come your way, some of which you can't possibly anticipate today. Do something you love or something you deeply believe in with your life. And try to be humble, listen to advice from those you respect and those who love you, and be grateful for the good things that happen to you. I have lost several loved ones in the past year, and that helps one remember that life is a very short walk, and it's a journey that's best taken with help. I'm grateful for the chance to share my thoughts with you today. I wish all of you both luck and wisdom as you go on your journeys. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Dorward King, for celebrating this momentous occasion with us and with giving your advice to our graduating class. I would now like to invite Colorado State University President Amy Parsons to share a few words with our graduates.
Well, good afternoon, Rams. Congratulations to the graduating class of 23. It's really an honor to be here with you today, and an honor to be at the point where I can bring you in this ceremony to the place where we do the official conferring of your degrees. It's a very exciting time. So your loved ones and professors and the entire CSU community is here today to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments that have brought you to this day. Our top priority at CSU is this day and student success, to graduate engaged citizens who are ready to contribute to their professions, to work together, to volunteer, to vote, to run for office, and to participate in all facets of civil society. And looking out at you today, I have complete confidence that you will each do just that. Let your success today remind you of your capacity to achieve difficult goals, and let it embolden you to take on new challenges. Never doubt that you possess the potential to make a profound difference, individually and collectively. Our world needs you. We need your ingenuity, diplomacy, and compassion, whether you're in the laboratory, out in the field, in the boardroom, around your kitchen table, or out in your community. Seize every opportunity to lead with integrity, to plan with intention, and to collaborate with purpose. As the architects of the future, you have the power to innovate and affect positive change. You now share a common bond with all CSU graduates, including me. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago before when I was sitting in your seat graduating from CSU right here in Moby Arena. And from that day when I sat in your seat to the day standing here, I can tell you that the CSU community has been there every step of the way. It's always been an important part of my story, and it'll be an important part of yours as well. I loved being in this role of meeting CSU graduates from generations before to people who were here at CSU at the same time I was graduating, to meeting you and thinking about all of the Rams who will come after you. So I know that CSU and our global community are fully behind you wherever you go in your future. And as a fellow alum, I'm excited to join you on your CSU alumni journey. So congratulations again, graduates. We're proud of you. We applaud you. And we're excited to know that the future is in your very capable hands. Go Rams! It's now my honor to present our graduating students to Betsy Markey, member and secretary of the CSU System Board of Governors. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise? Governor Markey, I present to you these students who have completed all the requirements established by the various departments, the college, and the university for the Bachelor of Science degree. The Faculty Council has recommended to the Board of Governors of the CSU system that these candidates receive the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective disciplines, and the Board of Governors officially voted to confer these degrees.
Thank you very much, President Parsons. It is my sincere honor to formally declare, on behalf of and with the authority of the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System, I hereby confer the Bachelor of Science degree on each of you, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Let us all recognize the achievements of these wonderful group of students. On behalf of the entire CSU community, congratulations. And now, please be seated.
Thank you, President Parsons and Board of Governor Member Markey. Okay, tassel switch time. An important tradition in academia is the tassel switch. It symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. Before conferral of your bachelor's degree, the tassel is worn on the right side of your mortarboard. Now that your degrees have been officially conferred, I ask each of you to please move your tassels to the left. And congratulations. We will now take a moment to recognize the students who have earned academic honors and distinctions. Students earning the cum laude designation have distinguished themselves through outstanding academic performance during their time at CSU. Their GPA is in the top 10% of their graduating class. Those students graduating summa cum laude are students in the top 1% with a GPA of 3.99 or better. Students designated magna cum laude make up the next 3% of the class with a GPA above 3.94. And those designated cum laude constitute the next 6% with a GPA above 3.83. Those students are wearing golden gowns or a gold cord over a green honors gown. The University Honors Program offers a challenging and rewarding curriculum for outstanding students, and all honors students must maintain at least a 3.5 cumulative GPA. These students are wearing green gowns with bachelor hoods or if in a gold gown, they will be wearing a green cord. Will the summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and honors programs graduates please stand or raise your hand so that we may applaud your extraordinary academic accomplishments. All right. Please be seated. In addition, we would like to recognize students completing the teaching licensure program. May the students who are licensed as middle and high school science and mathematics teachers please rise or raise your hand so that we may recognize your dedication. Thank you. Please be seated. The Dean's Office wishes to recognize those students who have enriched their education in the sciences by completing a second major outside of the College of Natural Sciences. These Academic Enrichment Award was established to honor these students for the breadth of education they have obtained. Each of these students will be mailed a certificate from the Dean. Would students with a second major outside our college please rise or raise your hand so we may recognize your achievements? Thank you. Another group the college would like to recognize is our first-generation students. These students are students whose parents have not completed a bachelor's degree. These students are a point of pride for us all. Will our first-generation graduates and our faculty here in attendance who are first-generation graduates please stand or raise your hand so we may applaud your success. Please be seated. We would like to acknowledge the members of the U.S. Armed Services who are receiving their degrees today. Will you please stand or raise your hand? Since 1870, CSU has served those who have served our nation, and we currently are home to over 1,000 student veterans, dependents, and active duty military members. At this time, I would also like to recognize those in the audience members who have also served or are serving in the military. Would the current and former members of the U.S. Armed Forces joining us in the audience please stand or raise your hand so we may applaud your commitment to our nation. Please be seated. Shortly, we will begin the diploma distribution. You, our newest graduates, will be introduced by Professor Jacob Roberts and receive your diploma covers. At that time, you will have your picture taken. You will then be congratulated by President Parsons, Associate Dean Disleski, and the chair of your major department. Faculty from your department will greet you as you proceed off the stage. You will have your individual picture taken, pick up your gift from the college, and then return to your seat. And now, to the most important part of today's celebration. At this time, marshals, please escort our fall 2023 graduates to the platform.
That's on now. All right, ready to go. I've always wondered if I could be loud enough to fill the basketball auditorium, but we won't test that today. So in just a moment, I will present the fall 2023 graduates of the College of Natural Sciences, but first, let me make a couple of announcements. Guests attending our ceremony are reminded not to block the view of others by standing or by taking photographs at the railing, and to refrain from the use of air horns. Graduates will receive digital images from the professional photographer approximately 3 days after the ceremony. This is your commencement. We invite you to take photographs during the distribution of diplomas, but please do so in an orderly manner. Graduates will proceed across the stage by major, beginning with Applied Computing Technology. Honors graduates will lead each department. Graduates, if you're the first person in your major, please hand me your major sign when you reach the microphone. I will announce each new major and then each graduate's name. And now, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the Fall 2023 graduates of the College of Natural Sciences. We'll start by recognizing graduates with a degree in biochemistry. Cole Martin Shepard. Lauren Michelle Smith. Courtney Amolian. Malik Anthony Swain. Carlos Cordova Ramirez. Nikki Kung Win. Oscar Fernando Rodriguez Perez. Jason Hernandez. Julia Duffy. Jocelyn J. Romero. Elena Samantha Glennon. David Wilson. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in biological science. Mark Allen Welch. Haley Morgan Faringer. Emma Sue Seifer. Holly Marie Spinden. Megan Foster Bodman. Jack Thompson. Emma Evelyn Breyer. Chieko Juliet Link. Dalia Gatabo Vargas Girondo. Julia Elizabeth Reynolds. Maximilian Rateres. Arun Singh Kara. Nicholas Gorman. Corey Richard Von Feld. Joshua Kearns. Ryan Matthew Alioke. Mackenzie Klaus. Amanda Houghton. Jennifer Holguin Guevara. Honor Elizabeth Kovacs. Alondra Merez Solis. Brooke Rochelle Pousley. Pam Rogers. Tanya Prashanth. Malin Janelle Housewith. Ty Hayden Walker. Taylor Ann Faison. Allie K. Christensen. Charles Gungwer. Juniper Winter. Tom Mitchell. Alexandra Wetzinga. Shelby Franklin Johnson. Justin Christopher Warner. Hannah Phelps. Kennedy Alexis Montgomery. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in chemistry. Josanne Jennifer Beck. Emily Lukasik. Claire Gervais. Marcos Ismael Mejia. Clayton Scott Saunders. Kenneth Michael Szymanski. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in computer science. Spencer Tilka Baloga Lufik. Evan Ansbach. Paige Hansen. Tyson Mitchell O'Leary. Yenna Joy Luther. Olivia LeBlanc. Kenneth Martin Hotra. Christopher Alexander Rique. Joseph Allen Barkey. Blake Charles Davis. Lee Ann Dunn. Oswaldo Ramos Garcia. Joseph Tyler Erickson. Cole Dugas. Abigail Jane Frank. Benjamin Mortensen. Eliana Laudedito. Caitlin Susan Swift. Taylor Holcomb. Joshua Ellis. Caden Mahoney. Cole Joseph Moses. Samuel Isaac Howard. Thomas Augustus Whittick. Evan Lubert. Matthew Sturgeon. Julie Bremser. Rudolph Thomas Zupitz. Hunter Hoden. Joshua Jennings Smith. Joshua Hatch. Seth Schaefer Rogers. Elijah Wheatman. Jasmine Fitt. Ajusvi Sinha. Hunter Adelin. Allison Tracy Smith. Alize Marie Ann Barney. Nicholas Nathaniel Ito. Wesley Ryan Jones. Zachariah Lamb. Cole Tyler Harris. Kevin Charles Finger. Lingyan Hung. Kaya Jensen. Kobe Dawson Simon Curtis. Zachary Alexander Shimpa. Matthew James Natz. Jaime Munoz Molina. Julio Cesar Ledesma Oliveras. Saha Salem Akwasi. Gabriel Goodby. Crispin Haro. Ayush Lachmachani. Drew Killinger. Ashlyn Hilliard. Reed Hansel. Samuel Johnson Berna. Jacob Farazin. Lily McCumber. Antonio Salvador Felix. Dylan John Armstrong. Matthew de Calzadilla. Alexander Jordan Hinterlong. Riley Easton. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in data science. William Mays. Helena Sisse Shakur. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in mathematics. Mackenzie Faye Wells. Emma Nicole Slack. Tia Karkos. Hayes Hortsmeyer. Karina Monique Gaska. Jessica Scholle. Berkeley Ann Bayek. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in natural sciences. Addie Reed Kettner. We'll next recognize graduates with a degree in psychology. Zachary Sage Miller. Is it late? Edwin Leaf Lucero. Hunter Janie Holcomb. Jacqueline Johnson. Caitlin Violet Weldon. Chloe Nicole Roach. McKenna Thompson. Brianna Catherine Allers. Cameron John Leith. Grace Babcock. Heather Thuy Nguyen Trang. Michaela Hawkins. Savannah Hauer. Taylor Gale Norman. Alexandra Mary Judd. Megan Grace Hickey. Anna Grace Evans. Tony Ramirez. Easton Anthony Madrid. Haley Morgan Holtman. Elena Marie Ramirez. Haley Denise Hickson. Sierra Lynn Gormley. Annabella Lucille McIntosh. Jocelyn Alexandria Cesar. Tori Vale Fitzrandolph. Amanda Marie Palo. Mallory Ryan Rex. Haley Marilyn Peabody. Olivia Coward. Braden Daniel Heasley McLaren. Bailey McLaren Short. Campbell Janice Fix. Greer McKenna Bain. Ashley Hinman. Emma Pope. Samantha Udoni. Carter Dale Bruning. William Riley Ahern. Caitlin Elizabeth Radel. Margarita Piscanova. Mackenzie Taylor Watkins. Joseph Tobin Gormley. Austin Benjamin Jameson. Oliver Button Adams. Gabriel Smith. Hannah Jones. Eliza Arujo. Yulissa Apataka Garandos. Colleen Catherine Clark. Bailey O'Donnell. Marlisa Capador Guest. Jarrett Adams. Nicole Jennifer Eaton. Sarah Chandler. Bo Miones. Brecken Leona Houston. Mariesela Vega Blanco. Neil Edward Brooks. Samantha Renee Ray. Dana Marie Raymond. Marcel Christine LeMay. Nora Harstead. Melissa Paraguay. Madison Mims. Cole Ian Wetzel. Alicia Jasmine Golano. Esther Gutierrez. Mark Cloxton. Miranda Rosario Gomez. Will next graduate graduates with a degree in statistics. Elena Nicole Cross. Will next recognize graduates with a degree in zoology. Thomas George Burnett. Brody McMurray Thomas. Alejandra Marie Harold. Adrian Adolfo Robles. Alexander Joseph Batal. Mags Lee Hawley. Amelia Eileen Shields. Alyssa Marie Keller. Samantha K. Sosa. Natalie Linda Brown. Elizabeth Grace Brisnahan. Shelby Renee Weiss. Maureen Rozek. Ray Shing. Austin Leo Cricklow. Nevada Newton. Oh, Nevada Newton. Isabel Louise Choir. Lauren Mortensen. Ashley Megan Palmer. Gabriel Weissman.
Good afternoon. My name is Tracy Richards, and I serve as the Associate Chair in the Department of Psychology. I am also a graduate of Colorado State University. I'm sure that you are excited and proud to have reached this point. We have observed the strength and resilience with which you rose to the challenge of earning your degree, and we are proud of you. Remember that our most difficult challenges are the ones that expand our potential and unite those that overcome those obstacles together. Some of you may be feeling a little sentimental or a little bit nervous about taking that next big step, but it is now that you begin writing your next chapter, tackling your next big adventure, and living your purpose. Each one of you came to CSU from a different place, and each one of you has a different future ahead. But no matter what happens, you all have one very important thing in common with each other and with more than 250,000 others out there who have come before you. You are all alumni of Colorado State University. So while you may be leaving this campus, be assured your university will not leave you. Your department and college, your professors and advisors, and the CSU Alumni Association will continue to be here for you every step of the way. I'm happy to be the first to welcome you to the alumni family. Congratulations on a job well done, and go Rams. I would now like to invite Associate Dean Disleski to share a few final thoughts.
Okay, congratulations once again, class of 2023. Now that you've walked across the stage, switched your tassel, and received your diploma cover, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on the next phase of your journey. This year at CSU, we are celebrating the Year of Democracy, its principles, its various structures, its history, and its future. This marks a time where we, together as a community, seek to learn more about democratic systems and how we engage with them. Because of this, today seems an appropriate opportunity to acknowledge the importance of education in this pursuit. In the words of South African President Nelson Mandela, "For our democracy to continue to grow and to be sustained and deepened, education is crucial. An educated, enlightened, and informed population is one of the surest ways of promoting the health of a democracy." Through your education at CSU, you have gained skills that will serve you for the rest of your life. Your scientific training provides you with the ability to think critically, ask profound questions, and analyze information. Importantly, these skills can be held closely next to your experiences, perspectives, and histories to help you make deeply informed decisions. As you walk out these doors, I encourage you to consider how you can use your expertise to not only advance your fields, but also to benefit our collective society. Before we conclude, we must acknowledge the people who have helped you throughout your journey. I would like to take a minute to address the family and friends who are here today and those who are joining us in spirit from afar. Your support and guidance has been and will continue to be critical to these graduates' success. We are forever grateful for the gifts you have given and the sacrifices you have made, all of which have led to this moment. Will the parents, partners, family, and friends assembled here please stand or raise your hand so that we may recognize you. Okay, thank you all. I'm going to ask Dr. Shores to come up to give a couple of more thanks. Before I do that, I would like to thank him. So let's please thank Dr. Shores for stepping in to be our MC tonight. Thanks.
Okay. There are a number of people that I would like to thank for making today's ceremony possible. First and foremost, thank you to the college staff, our student employees, our announcer, not me, and our faculty marshals. Thanks also to our soloist, Nathan Messina Anderson, as well as the talented ensemble, and special thanks to our interpreters, Sarah McHattie and Kylie Moselle, who translated our ceremony into American Sign Language. Once again, I would like to thank our platform party and faculty for being here to help celebrate our students. Okay. Please look to the screens around the arena for the lyrics. Stand if you are able and join us while we sing the Colorado State Alma Mater.
Hail to thee, our alma mater, Colorado State. Memories are everlasting of this place so great. May thy green and gold unite us loyal ever be. Colorado State, our alma mater, hail, all hail to thee.
Okay, I would like to ask the members of the audience to please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and students have left the auditorium. We're going to move real fast. It'll be good. Please meet your graduate outside of the building. Photographers will be circulating outside the auditorium to capture additional photographs of our graduates with their family and friends. The Grad Images staff will be wearing red vests, so they'll be highly visible and easy to locate. Graduates, please remain seated until the platform party has completely exited the room. Marshals will direct you to exit the floor at the appropriate time. Congratulations once again, class of 2023. Enjoy the rest of this special weekend with your family and friends.